Good morning, children. I hope you all are well and enjoying your studies. Today, we are going to start with the next chapter, The 100 Dresses, Part 2, written by Albasor Esther. This is the continuation part of 100 Dresses, Part 1. We are going to start the story with the introduction of the chapter. Children, here is the introduction of Chapter 6, The 100 Dresses, Part 2, written by Albasor Esther. The 100 Dresses, Part 2 is a sequel to The 100 Dresses, Part 1. It continues the story of Wanda Petronsky, an American schoolgirl of Polish origin who had to quit her school because her classmates mocked at her plain appearance. Describing the total reversal of the attitude of her classmates towards Wanda, the author writes about Peggy's and Maddie's feeling of guilt and repentance. The story also confirms the view that children have an impressionable mind and can be easily molded. Here's the theme of the story, The 100 Dresses, Part 2. The theme of the story is that talent and genius of an artist can never be curbed. Wanda created 100 colorful designs for a competition at school and gifted away all of them only to create 100 more. The story also deals with the theme of thoughtless actions that become part of school life. Maddie remains a mute spectator to Wanda's bullying because it is a routine method for children of her age to bully those who are defenseless. The writer develops the theme to make the readers understand that such thoughtless actions should be rejected straight away. Children should be helpful and loving to each other. They should be bold enough to make amends for their mistakes and should respect people from other cultures as well. Now I'm going to explain you the summary of 100 Dresses Part 2 written by Albasor Esther. This is the continuation part of the 100 Dresses Part 1. In 100 Dresses Part 1, you just come to know about Wanda Petronsky, Peggy and Maddie, how they make fun of Wanda. And the end of that chapter, we come to know that Wanda Petronsky, she won the competition. Now the story started here. It continued. The lesson begins with all the students of room number 13 having a look at the wonderful drawings of Wanda Petronsky. Only then a note is received by Miss Mason from Wanda's father informing that none of his two children will attend the school as they are moving to a big city where no one would judge them for their names. The letter was there. Miss Mason was left shocked and conveyed her disappointment to the class. And Maddie, she was affected by this letter of Wanda's father. She instantly developed an urge to apologize to Wanda. Peggy and Maddie, the two best friends, rushed to Boggins High. They went there. They hoped that the family hadn't moved yet. They wanted to apologize. They realized their mistake. But to their dismay, there was no sign of life in and around the house. That means they have left the place. And Maddie lost her sleep, thinking what a coward she is, who couldn't stand against the wrong. That day, she decided that she will never let anyone tease someone like that again. She realized her mistake. Then that weekend, Peggy and Maddie decided to write a letter to Wanda. You know why? Because they were regretting that they have done wrong to Wanda. They write a letter to Wanda that was originally meant to be apologetic, but they ended up writing a friendly note asking her how did she like the new place. Weeks passed by and there was no reply until one day near Christmas. Miss Mason announces that she heard from Wanda. Wanda sent a letter in the school. In that letter, Wanda wrote she misses everyone and conveyed her intention of gifting one dress each to Maddie and Peggy because she has a whole new lot of 100 dresses lined up in a new house. Both of them were happy to receive it and later realized that it was their faces she had drawn along with the dresses. Thus, they both concluded that Wanda did like them. By this, we come to know that Wanda, she was having a big heart. She forgives Peggy and Maddie. Here is the title of the story, The 100 Dresses Part 2nd. The title 100 Dresses Second is justifiable as the story is a continuation of the first part. The 100 dresses and their designer Wanda remain the main concern of Peggy and Maddie. The story reaches a positive end when Wanda gifts her design to the girls through a letter. So, the plot of this part of the story also moves around the 100 dresses. These dresses are actually the beautiful designs created by Wanda, and they hold significance because they highlight the creative aspect of the simple, polished girl who did not have any friends at school. Children, here video first ends, and in my second video I'm going to explain you the paragraphs of the chapter The 100 Dresses Part 2nd along with the dictation words. Thank you. Have a nice day.